Hello and welcome to Workout 23. I hope you are well today. You are going to need your set of dumbbells and also your chair today. It is mostly, if not all, a seated workout, although there will be some options to get up if you like to. It is an upper body workout, but specifically focusing on your shoulders and your arms. So hopefully you are going to feel like you've worked them by the end of this session. So we've got 7 exercises today. We're going to do a single arm shoulder press, bicep curls, tricep dips, lateral raises, hammer curls, upright row, and overhead tricep extension. So lots of things you're going to recognize, a couple that are new. We're going to start by holding our dumbbells and bringing them up into the air. So we're going to do a single arm shoulder press. So we're holding it up, we push one up, bring it back to the starting point, and then we switch sides. So we're going to do this for 45 seconds. So whilst it's still, you're just stacking your wrist on top of your elbow. I'm going to move into a couple of positions so you can see, and then switching. So this is going to make your core work a little bit harder as well. You want to keep it nice and controlled. You can really focus your effort and energy into each side as you concentrate. And that's it, good. Focus on pushing through the shoulder. And one more time. And bring the arms down. Another 15-second rest today, and then we're going to bring it into bicep curls. So front of the arm. You can cover standing or just come to the edge of your chair and let your hands hang down. If it's a small chair, you might be able to go either side. And then we're going to curl up and curl down. The great thing about being seated for this one is you cannot drive through the legs so easily. And it's just that little bit easier to really isolate the front of the arm. So we're going to be going through all of these exercises twice. So hopefully by the time we've gone through the first round, you'll know exactly what's coming up in the second. So it's squeezing up and controlling it down. And one more time. That's it, fantastic. Right, tricep dips. So just the chair this time, I'm going to move it slightly, bringing the weight into your arms. You know this one by now. Are we ready to go? Let's do it. Up. So we're taking our weight and then we're just going to push the elbows back, squeeze it up to the top. Keep it controlled the whole time. If you start to feel like you're losing form, I would rather you just bring it in, take a second and reset. Focus on each rep being of good quality, focusing on working the back of the arm. That's good. Nice and controlled. Body staying nice and close to the chair. Make it slightly easier if you need to. Don't let it slip. Nearly there. One more. That's it. Driving it up. Back into a seated position. And we are going to bring our weights into our hands again. Lateral raises this time. So we are either going to keep the arms long, straight up and out to the side, control it back down, or 45 seconds start now, bringing that bend into the arm, leading with the elbow. That's it. Again, the great thing about the seated position means you can't drive through the legs, but if your chair means that it's awkward, do just hop up onto your feet. You know exactly how to do it and bring it up and out to the sides. The movement is the same, simply the positioning is different. We're still trying to focus on lifting through our shoulder, squeezing up and controlling it back down, or keeping the weight there, leading from the elbow. This is particularly useful if you're finding your arms are taking over rather than lifting from the shoulder. One more rep, squeezing up, controlling it back down, and relax, good. So we're bringing it into a forearm focus next. So we're going to do some hammer curls. So we're bringing the weights this way up. So we're going from there, from the bicep end up. You can even let the top of your weight rest on your hand. So then we're going to take it down and squeeze it up. So it's essentially the same curling movement, but you're at that different angle. That's it. Squeezing and controlling. So you might find that you're feeling this more in your bicep because we've already done a set of bicep curls, but it is working your arm in a different way. Let me know if you can notice the difference between the two. What do you think of this hammer curl? That's it. Nearly there. One more time. That's it, good. And control it back down. Bring it back into the shoulders now. This is another one you might want to come up to standing for. Need a bit more space, you might want to bring it back. And then we're going to lead with the elbow and bring it back down. Squeeze and control. If you haven't quite got the space, just hop up, draw the elbows up and control it back down. That's it. Trying to lift from the shoulder. Only one more exercise after this. Back to the arms, less than 10 seconds. Good, drive up and control it back down. And one more, squeeze and control. So it's overhead tricep extension. You might want to push back if you've got the space on your chair. You have a choice. I'm going to show you a 1 dumbbell extension first, and then I'll show you the 2. So you're going to start above the head, keep your elbows still, bend at the elbow, weight comes behind, and then you're driving it back up. Right, so we can start there, or you can do the same, but with a weight in each hand. So you're bending, stretching, and then driving it back up. You might find it easier if you bring the weights together, so there's not quite so much movement. Bend at the elbow, squeeze to the top. Let me just show you a slightly different position. So you're at the top, stretch down the back of the arm, squeeze to the top. Stretch down the back of the arm, squeeze to the top. This is where we're trying to feel it. We've got less than 10 seconds left. That's it. And last one. And squeeze. Fantastic, well done. We've already done it. First round complete. So you know exactly what's coming up next. We're going to get a little bit of a rest just to get everything moving. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, and then we'll bring it back into our single arm shoulder press. About 10 seconds. And we're grabbing a drink. That's how long you've got to get back into your chair. You ready? Let's get those weights up. So starting in that set position, push your left arm up, bring it back to starting point, push your right up, and then bring it back to starting point. That's it. Just letting the weight sit in the middle of your hand. That's fantastic. Well done. Push through the shoulder. Hopefully you're feeling like your arms and shoulders have been working. Feel it on the second round. Good. That's it. One more time. And bring it down. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Feeling that. Bicep curls next, so either bringing it to standing or coming to the edge of your chair. You ready? Just going to try and squeeze the top part of our arm. Let's get that nice stretch. There we go, starting from the stretch, squeezing it back up, taking it all the way down. Really focus on making sure you're getting that nice hang at the bottom, trying to keep your wrist flat so it's not over curling either at the bottom or at the top. Not coming too high as you come up either, just a little past 90, and then control it back down. That's it, last 10 seconds. Squeezing up, controlling it down, we're nearly there. Last one. Fantastic, well done. Popping them down and just having a little shake out. so that we can bring it into our tricep dips next. Really focusing on the back of the arm. You ready? Let's do it. Bringing our hands right to the edge of our chair, bringing our weight forward into our arms, bending. You can take it all the way. You really want to try and keep the focus on your arms. So that's going to come down from keeping your body close, pushing your elbows back, and then driving it back up to the top. That's it, well done. 10 seconds left. Focus on squeezing. Make it work hard. Only 15 minutes. And last one. That's it. That's it. It's a few minutes of really feeling our muscles working. Then they get to rest. Good. Lateral raises next. So we need our weights back in our arms, or in our hands. Ready for our shoulders to lift. So either extending through the straight arm, we're leading with the elbows, squeeze and lift, and control it back down. Squeeze and lift, control it back down. We're getting that nice length, straight up and out. Okay, it's all about the control on the way down. That is the stronger portion of the movement. Squeeze and pause at the top, nice and slow on the descent. Last 10 seconds. Forward there. Leading with the elbow. And one more. That's it, good. Little rest. And we're bringing it into the hammer curls. Just giving the hands a little stretch. If you're finding that they're clenching, just try and let the weight sit on the hand. And then all the way down. Top of the weight comes up. Stretch and squeeze. That's it, good. Nice and controlled. Well done. Again, not letting the elbows move too much. It's very easy for them to swing forward. Try and keep them in position. Squeezing up, nearly there. Last one. And release. Again, maybe just pop your weights down. Upright row next. Bring it back into the shoulders. Last one for the shoulders. All right, let's pick our weights back up. That's it. Coming forward, leading with the elbows to come up, and then back down. So we're squeezing up and back down. Lifting from the shoulders, not driving through the rest of the body. Well done. Last 10 seconds. And one more to go. And one more. Well done. Last exercise, we're back onto the arms. It's the overhead tricep extension. So we're starting at the top, bending down for the stretch, squeezing back up to the top, to the top, to the top, for the back of the arm. So I'll show you with one again. So you're end to end, all the way down, full stretch, and then squeeze back up. That's it, all the way down, squeeze back up. Try and keep control on this one. It is slightly more precarious because we are overhead. So nice and slow. If you've got a big weight, it's probably just going to be easy to turn one sidewards. Nearly there. That's it, big stretch, pull back up. Last one. And squeeze. That's it, you're done. Pop those weights down. I really hope you can feel that in your arms and shoulders. You might want to do a couple of shoulder stretches, maybe bringing the arm across the body, and then releasing the other side. Tricep stretch, hand on shoulder, support the elbow or meet around the back. And doing that on both sides. And if you have found, or you do find later on today, that your forearms are a little bit tight as well, you can bring the arms straight, gently pull the fingers down, not too hard, we don't want to pull on them, just gently create a little bit of a stretch down through your forearm. That's it. Again, both sides. Shake it out. And I hope you enjoyed that arm and shoulder focused upper body workout. And I'll be back tomorrow with a lower body focused workout. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.